Keep heading, everyone. Oxims. Keep everyone. Oxims. Keep heading, everyone. Oxims. Keep heading, everyone. Oxims. An oxim is a oxims is a statement an oxims is a statement which is accepted which is accepted which is accepted which is accepted to be true without proof. To be true without proof. An oxim is a statement which is accepted to be true without proof. Next keep heading, postulates. Next keep heading, postulates. Keep heading, postulates. The assumptions the assumptions the assumptions that are specific that are specific that are specific to geometry are called postulates. Are called postulates. The assumptions that are specific to geometry are called postulates. Yesterday, I explained students what is difference between axioms and postulates. The statement without proof is called axioms. The statement with proof is called postulates. Now paragraph change. Sum of Euclid's sum of Euclid's axioms not in order axioms not in order not in order or given below or given below Euclid has given some postulates and axioms. There are six total five postulates are there, and so many axioms are there, but he has not given that axioms in the order. I am writing one by one. First axioms. First axioms. Things which are equal. Things which are equal. Things which are equal to the same thing to the same thing are equal to one another, are equal to one another, are equal to one another. This was the first axioms. Things which are equal to the same things are equal to one another. Example I am writing, students. If A is equal to B, if A is equal to B and B is equal to C, then I can say, then I can say, then I can say A is equal to C. Here A is equal to B and B is equal to C, then I can say this one things are equal, other things are equal, then I can say this A is equal to C also will be equal. Yes. Second axioms, if equals are added to equals, second axioms, second axioms, if equals are added, if equals are added to equals, if equals are added to equals, the wholes are equal. The wholes are equal. The second axiom is saying, listen carefully everyone. The second axiom he is saying, if equals are added to equals, then wholes are equal. Concentrate, what is the meaning of this? Suppose if I am saying, if, listen carefully, if A is equal to B, if A is equal to B, my wish, I want to add C to the both side, then I can say A plus C is equal to B plus C. What was the equation? A is equal to B. In this A, I am adding C. In this B, I am adding C. In this A, I have added C. In this B, I have added C. Then I can say A plus B is equal to B plus C. Note down everyone. Second axioms, if equals are added to equals, the wholes are equal. Third axioms, third axioms, if equals are subtracted from equals, if equals are subtracted from equals. If equals are subtracted from equals, the remainders are equal. If equals are subtracted from equals, the remainders are equal. Now, one students I want to ask, listen carefully, everyone. Apply your brains, student. Third, third axioms. If equals are subtracted from equals, the remainders are equal. Note down example. Example is what? If A is equal to B, if A is equal to B, if I want to subtract C on both sides, then I can say A minus C is equal to B minus C. This is the third axioms. Now, fourth axioms is what? Fourth axioms. Fourth axioms. Things which coincide with one another. Things which coincide with one another or equal to one another or equal to things which coincide with one another or equal to other. What is the meaning of this? Things which coincide with one another or equal to other. It is saying if two things are equal, yeah, if two things are identical, listen carefully. What is this axiom? This axiom is not easy. Things which coincide with one another are equal to other. This fourth axiom is saying if two things are identical, then they are equal or everything equals itself. What is this axioms? If two things are equal, if two things are identical, then they are equal. Note down that is note down that is if two things are equal, if two things are equal, that is if two things are identical, then then they are equal. That is everything equals itself. Everything equals itself. Little bit complicated was that this axioms, fourth axioms, if two things are identical, then we can say they are equal. Now fifth axioms, the whole is greater than the part. Fifth axiom he has given, the whole is greater than the part. The whole is greater than the part. This fifth axiom is saying if there is one object, suppose there is one object, yeah, one block. This is one object and one block. Now in this block, I am doing four partition. In this one block, I am doing four partition. Then tell me, students, this is greater. Yeah, this is greater because here four partition is there. Four partition is there. That's why if suppose in one family one child is there, in one family four child is there, his father is bringing one, his father is bringing one pizza. That one, if he has only one child, he will eat complete pizza. If he has four kids, what he will do? He want to divide that pizza into four parts, then he can give to the kids. That's why he has given the whole is greater than the part. I hope students you got it. What is this axioms? Next, next axiom 6. Axiom 6. Things which are double, things which are double, things which are double of same things